So you may be wondering a couple of things. One, why haven't I been making videos? Well, here's the real reason. I got burnt out on doing Let's Plays and that type of content. I liked playing the games, but I didn't like always having to come up with something witty or something funny. And especially since I'm just doing this myself, you know, it's very hard to... It's essentially improv and comedy skills that you need on hand, and I don't have that, and it's just, you know, I just got tired of it. It's like, oh, I'm just playing this video because I have to play this video and put it out. I mean, it was still fun, but it's just a lot of work. And second, I want to try doing this type of format again, where it's just, you know, me in front of a camera and this microphone, talking about whatever, you know, whatever's on my mind, whatever's on your mind. You know, if you got questions for me, you got topics or questions, you know, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll go through them and you know, read them out. Second thing is I'm probably going to be making a podcast. I've got a couple of friends who are interested in doing this podcast with me, and I think it'd be a lot of fun. I drew the inspiration from a morning radio show that I listen to here in St. Louis, the Rizzuto Show on 105.7 The Point, and I really like their format. It's very just, you know, they talk about news, they talk about whatever, and it's just, that's, you know, they don't really hold back. You know, they're not gonna be like, oh yeah, they're not just gonna agree just to agree. You know, if someone has a point that they don't agree with, they're gonna, you know, they're gonna talk about it. They're gonna, you know, if they're gonna fight about it, they'll fight about it. But it's not like, so let me starting that up soon. I have a voicemail box. I'll probably put the number here, somewhere here. It's you be able to call it, and I believe it goes straight to voicemail. Leaving a question or a topic, and we'll play it. We'll play it on the show, and, you know, talk about whatever you bring up. But yeah, no, I think it's gonna be really awesome. Third thing, news stuff. I guess I heard that Canada had an election, and Stephen Harper, who I knew was the now previous Prime Minister, his party did not get the majority of the seats. I guess that's how it works in Canada, is you don't directly elect someone, it's the majority of the seats in their government, and whoever has the majority, the person who is their leader of the party, is the Prime Minister. And so this guy, this Justin Trudeau, I hope I'm saying that right, he is of the Liberal Party, and since they got a majority, that he's taking over as Prime Minister, and a lot of people are happy. People who I know from Canada, and they're just like, thank God we're getting rid of Stephen Harper. You know, he was doing some things that no one really liked, and they want change for the country, and so they're going to hopefully get change, and I think that's really awesome. Yeah, I know this kind of jumps around a lot, but this is just stuff that's been on my mind recently. Another thing is, I found this on Reddit. There's a website that someone made called Type Drummer, where you essentially type in a text field, you just type on the keyboard, and whatever letter combination you have and space combination creates like a drum beat, and it's actually really cool. I found a couple beats online. Last thing I really want to talk about, and this is not really news, it's not really something that I find deem-worthy, but it's also just a little story. I'm going to call it old local news. IKEA opened up here in St. Louis, and it was a madhouse when it opened. It opened up about 3 weeks ago. It opened up on a Wednesday, which I find is weird. but my folks were in town and we went the Saturday of that same week. Parking lot was packed. They had a bazillion people directing traffic, telling you where to go, where to park, and just the aisles were just packed with people. It's like, I get it, you know, IKEA is exciting, but it's like, it's not like the best quality furniture in the world. I mean it's perfect because one of the colleges is right there, so it's like, sweet, you know, college kids can get cheap furniture at a decent price. So that's pretty awesome. That's all I have to talk about now. Leave suggestions, topics, whatever in the comments section below. Hopefully I'll get better at this. I probably will get better at this. And I hope to see you in the next video.